Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a full review of Mancera's Roses Vanille. Was it Vanille Roses? I'm not even sure. It's Roses Vanille, okay. And this one is not going to be a huge review because it's very simple to describe. I'm going to start off by saying it's likable, it's mass appealing, and so those are the good points, but I'll give my kind of take on it. What I get from this, when I first apply this, I get syrupy, sugary notes. It's like 100%, the whole thing's like 100% synthetic. Not that that's a bad thing, lots of perfumes are, and lots of synthetic perfumes smell great. This smells, by all intensive purposes, great. Lots of people will love it, but you're getting a synthetic, sugary, watery, syrupy note as the main note, with infused vanillin, synthetic vanilla. That's basically all of the fragrance. There is a brief top note of a synthetic, artificial rose note, which you perceive a little bit in the opening to the early mid, but it's not hugely strong on my skin. You get a vibe of it, and it smells totally fake, and that's fine. So you get kind of fake rose, loads of sugar, and generally most people will say that smells great. I get a rosy vibe and I get sugar. So very likable, very mass appealing. I get the appeal of that. For me, as a perfume reviewer or collector and someone that's familiar with materials, it feels incredibly boring to me, and lazy and simple and kind of cheap, to be honest. And what I mean by that is designer fragrances, mainstream designer fragrances, put more effort into their formulas than that. That's not perfumery. That's baking a cookie in the kitchen and selling it to make money. It's stock, it's boring, it's no effort, it's not creative. It's just give me some sugar, put a little bit of fake rose in there that's cheap, and someone will buy it because it's sweet and tasty. That's what it feels like to me. It's not perfumery, it's just selling sugar. So for me, it's just completely irrelevant. But I also, at the same token, I know loads of people will buy it and love it because it's sweet. That's the thing. So I can't even knock it because, you know, people like smelling sweet, and that's what it is. But I think you get more for your money and more creativity and a better quality formula in mid-range, even designer fragrances than that, to be perfectly honest. The only way that this excels is longevity, because it's ridiculous. So then there's really no change apart from the rose disappears. Lemon's listed as a top note. I don't get any lemon. Cedar is listed. You get a vibe, slight vibe of a woodiness. Musk is listed. You do get a light musky note that's very clean and very soft. That's pretty much it for the note breakdown. There's really no change at all with the fragrance. It just smells sugary, sweet, slightly syrupy, warm. And then as it dries down, what you're left with is literally just vanillin, synthetic vanilla. So it smells like a sugary cake sweet vanilla. That's it, just vanillin. So if you like vanilla fragrances or you like sugary sweet fragrances, you'll love it. You'll love it. It's too much. It's too sweet for me, and it's not interesting. And it, like I say, it feels redundant and lazy and uninspired, and it's not perfumery in my opinion. It's just selling bags of sweets. So in terms of performance for this, it's ridiculous. It goes on and 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 on until you're really sick of it, and then it goes on a bit more. And then you have a hot bath and you think that'll get rid of it. You get out of the bath and there it still is. And so the longevity is like 20, however many hours. It's ridiculous. 20 hours more. It's just, it doesn't go away. But some people love that. Some people want to. One of the frequent questions I get is, can you recommend me beast mode fragrance that lasts long time? And I'm like, why do you want to smell of something for like 24 hours? It's ridiculous, but some people do. That's one I would suggest. If you want to smell of sugar for 20 hours, buy that one. So longevity is amazing. You can smell it around yourself for almost the entire time. It's very persistent. It bubbles around you, so performance excellent. In that regard, way better than a designer fragrance. I would say it's not work appropriate, to be honest. It's way too sweet for work and too loud. I would say it's a date time fragrance in the evening. It's a going out fragrance with friends that you will still smell when you get up the next day into the next evening, because it just doesn't go away. No matter how much you try to rub it off with soap. So it's a nighttime fragrance that will last you till the next day. So that's what it is. I would say it's unisex, leaning on the feminine because of how sweet it is. So some guys might find it too sweet and associate femininity with that, but there's tons of male fragrances that are just as sweet. So for me, it's unisex, and it's a cold weather fragrance: autumn, winter, nighttime. So I think there's two ways to review this fragrance. You can review it just functionally. So in that regard, it smells mass appealing, likable. You're going to smell pleasant to the most amount of people, and it's going to last you a long time. So in that regard, you're getting value for money, you're getting excellent performance, and you're going to smell good. If you've got a sweet tooth, it's perfect. Functional, tick, 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 tick. Nothing wrong, ticking all the boxes. But then you've got like another way to review it, which would be artistic integrity, creativity, perfumery as art. It's terrible. It's just non-existent. It's not creative. There's no integrity for perfumery. It's selling sugar, and you get better quality formulas in mainstream designer fragrances. They're more creative than this. This is really lazy. It's not perfumery. It's just sugar, a little bit of fake rose. Someone will buy it because it's sweet. So there's two ways of reviewing it. Practicality of it, yeah, it smells good and it lasts a long time. And then artistic integrity of, well, this has no effort to it. It's not creative. It's cheaply made. It's lazy. It's uninspired. It's which kind of fence do you stand on? Is it just functional for you, or is perfume you're more into the kind of artistry of it, and you just smell something completely generic that's uninspired and lazy? It will depend which kind of... I kind of see both of them, so I understand both views of that. That's it. That's my take on it. I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you soon with some more. Bye everyone. Take care.